All right, hello everyone. Welcome to the Aliso Niguel's Girls Water Polo CIF first round broadcast tonight. As we're just about to get underway here, we're really happy to be out here today at the Wolverine Pool, our first water polo broadcast ever in our 2-year history, so we're really excited about that. The rosters for each team: Aliso Niguel, Sarah Smith, number 2, Miranda June, number 3, Kia Fortier, number 4, Janie Christie, number 5, Sammy Jude, number 6, Rebecca Masco, number 7, Sydney Smith, number 9, Ray Rustler, number 12, Mikola Legrill, number 13, Christina Gingras, number 15, and Sam Smith, number 16. Now visiting tonight is a team from Woodland Hills, California, pretty far away. It's Louisville High School. So, hour and a half drive today as we get started here, and the girls swim to the center pool for the ball drop. The Louisville High School roster: Alma Lopez is captain, number 1. As that ball is taken away by Aliso. Aliso in the black caps tonight, and Louisville in the white. We have Leslie Fernando, number 2, Kelsey Grieve, number 3, Emma Murphy, the other captain, number 4. That ball ruled in favor of Aliso Niguel, the free throw. That pass intended for Miranda June and not able to grab it. Louisville coming up with it. That's the goalie, number 1, Alma Lopez. So continuing, we have Danielle Selzer, number 6, Kayla McCaffrey, number 7, Mary Bliss, number 8, Erin Greeley, number 9, Mallory Pittman, number 10, Caitlin Del Valle, number 11, Jill Gaines, number 12, Jessica Lawler, number 13, Christy Algani, number 14, and Molly Canfield, number 15, as that was a nice shot saved by Alma Lopez. A nice back and forth action here at the beginning of this game, as we're at 6 minutes in the first period. Shot right off the side of the crossbar, and that was number 4, Kiana Fortier. Nice shot as Woodland Hills getting in close, and that ball down. That's Emma Murphy, number 4 for Louisville, with the shot, and great save by the goalie. That's number 1. Number 1 is not listed on our roster, so not exactly sure who that is. There's another nice shot by Aliso Niguel, that time by Sydney Smith. That one's off the top crossbar. So Woodland Hills bringing it up here. Working down low, number 5, Gina Christie knocks it away from the Louisville player, number 4, Emma Murphy. And Aliso Niguel brings it back into their half of the pool. Masco passes it to Smith, and that shot out of bounds. Ball ruled in favor of Aliso Niguel. That's Sarah Smith in the corner, number 2 there. Passes it back into the middle, and a foul called. And ball ruled to Louisville. Jill Gaines holds the ball in the corner, passes it inside, and the pass intended for number 10, Milroy Pittman, unable to be converted. And Aliso Niguel picks it up. And the outlet to Ginny Christie. That's number 3, Miranda June, looking for a pass, going into the middle, and Looks like she's unable to connect there. Nice defense by Louisville defender number 2, Leslie Fernando, closing out on June in the corner. And Alma Lopez, the goalkeeper, will hold and pass out to Jill Gaines. So Aliso Niguel getting the ball back here. And Morena June will get it once again. That's number 9, Sydney Smith in the corner, one of the 2 Smith twins here on the team. Sydney and Sarah. But that was a push-off foul by Jenny Christie in the corner. A lot of CIF action for Aliso Niguel tonight, as boys soccer is underway right now as we speak in the Wolverine Stadium. They are taking on West Torrance in their first round game. Tomorrow we have 2 games for Aliso. Girls soccer at 5 p.m. will be playing in the Wolverine Stadium, and at 7 p.m. we have boys basketball. They have a home game as well. So a lot of success for the Aliso Niguel winter sports this season, and a lot of CIF games. Hopefully we can have some teams that will continue to move on, as that shot was blocked by Alma Lopez. Nice job. We have about 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the first period. That's Sarah Smith looking to pass, passes it. That's to Rebecca Matsko. Down low looking for Morena June, and that ball knocked away. And Louisville High School will control. That's Emma Murphy for Louisville, scoring the first goal here in this game. It's 1-0 Louisville. Nice shot by the captain, the senior. So Aliso Niguel will have it here. And Aliso now down 1-0. The time, 2 minutes left in the first period. As you see, number 2 Sarah Smith getting worked on in the corner. Good defense by her counterpart, Leslie Fernando. And the foul will be called there on Daniel Selzer, and the pass, or the shot over goal. Looking ahead, that's number 10, Milroy Pittman. And she will be fouled by Rebecca Matsko. Pass back out top, that's Fernando giving it down low. And nice defense by the Wolverines. That'll end up being knocking away by Sammy June. Another sister pair on this team, Sammy and Morena. A foul will be called here on Fernando, and Aliso will get to reset here. Just inside the 5-meter line. And a lazy shot towards goal will be deflected by Alma Lopez. Good attempt, a nice shot right in the upper right-hand corner, but she's a great defense and great goalkeeping for Alma Lopez so far tonight. Also a senior. It looks like Morena June has lost her cap for the second. We'll have to get her some new headgear. We wait for a second here. A little rundown of water polo for maybe some of our viewers here that have never seen a game before. This is obviously our first broadcast of water polo. And we are not experts at any level, but we're definitely enjoying the game so far. Very competitive between these teams. Looks like they are very evenly matched. The score 1-0 Louisville over Aliso Niguel. We're just under a minute to play here. The referee throwing the ball in at the 2-meter line. So Aliso Niguel will take possession. That's Kiana Fortier in the corner. And she'll pass up to the top. That's number 12, Ray Russell with the pass inside, and nice job by Alma Lopez once again coming up and taking away that pass. As we are about 30 seconds left here in the first period. Louisville High School looking for a quick score here before the end of the period. Plenty of time here for them as they work inside. That's number 3, Kelsey Grieve down low, and the referee will rule in Aliso Niguel's favor. As we approach 10 seconds here, Aliso Niguel swims inside to the 5-meter line. Let's see if they can get a shot off here. 5 seconds left. Foul called. Back at 3, 2, 1, and that's the end of the quarter. So we have a 2-minute intermission here. We're glad you're joining us for this water polo broadcast tonight. We have a little small crew out here tonight. We have Nathan on, Krohn, and Yasmine all on camera. We're glad to have you with us. This is, again, our first water polo broadcast, and it's really cool to come out here to the Wolverine pool and see these ladies compete tonight. Again, a first-round game for Aliso Niguel. This is their first CIF appearance in a while. So coming up, CIF broadcast schedule for Aliso Niguel Sports Network. We will be broadcasting boys basketball tomorrow night. That will be 7 p.m. in the main gym. Other Aliso Niguel sports action, 5 p.m. Girls soccer will play their first-round CIF game, and hopefully you will be able to make both of those games. Both of our soccer and basketball teams very strong, very good. So during this first quarter, Louisville High School from Woodland Hills able to get some good possessions and that one good shot, and only up by 1-0 here. A pretty competitive game so far. Aliso Niguel still a minute here as Coach Lentz will talk it over with them. They'll have to come up with some sort of plan. Again, water polo, for those of you who have never come out to a game, or those of you who are just watching this live or are watching a rebroadcast of this later, a little synopsis of water polo for you. Basically a combination of swimming, wrestling, basketball, soccer, and baseball. So obviously a very strenuous sport, a very athletic sport. There's 3 fundamental skills it requires are swimming and treading and passing. As treading, better known as the egg beater, that a lot of kids will have very hard time to master, and definitely something I've tried before and haven't been able to do very well. That's where you're able to stay above water long enough to be able to pass. So 6 field players swim, tread, pass, and shoot in an attempt to score in the defensive goal. As we just about get ready for the start of the second period here. As the teams switch sides here. As good defense by Louisville here. And a fast break as that's number 13 Jessica Lawler pushing up and lobs in the pass. And the goal is good. Nice job by Jessica Lawler going soft into the corner there, able to beat the Aliso Niguel goalkeeper. And Louisville High School is now taking a 2-0 lead here in the second period. So Aliso Niguel now working down 2-0. Coach Lynch definitely not too happy about giving up the really easy score at the very start of the period. It's still a manageable deficit for Aliso Niguel as Louisville will bring the ball up here. That's number 6, Danielle Selzer in the corner, the foul called, and back up to the top. That was a nice shot there by number 15, Molly Canfield, the junior, right off the sidebar. Aliso Niguel will get it down low, and that's Miranda June down low. As a foul will be called, and a free shot will be taken. This is by Rebecca Masco. And she was able to put in a nice shot right in the left-hand corner. And Aliso Niguel has cut the lead down to 2-1. Nice shot by the senior Rebecca Masco. Aliso Niguel cut the lead in half, and now only within one. Time 5:40 left to play. So Molly Canfield bringing it up, passing it off into the corner to Jill Gaines. Gaines down low to, that's number 6, Danielle, and the ball will be taken away from her, and Aliso Niguel coming back on the break. That's Miranda June again in the corner, working on Jill Gaines. And Miranda will pass it off to Masco at the top of the 5-meter line. That pass deflected in by Louisville. What a twist of luck here for Louisville, as that shot was not even a shot, a pass actually, and that was deflected by Caleb McCaffrey from Louisville High School and into the back of the net. So just like that, the score tied 2-2. Nice shot by the Wolverines here, getting right back in this game. As you might be able to hear, I believe we can win chant in the background. A lot of kids showing up for this home game today. Aliso Niguel always having excellent crowds at our sporting events this year. So Louisville will get the ball back in their half of the pool. That's a pass by Mallory Pittman into the center. And a nice block by the Aliso Niguel goalkeeper. Louisville retains possession, however, working side to side. And another nice block for Aliso Niguel. That shot by Mallory Pittman, unable to get over the reach of Aliso Niguel defense, and the Wolverines will bring the ball back up, looking to score again here. That pass is down low to Miranda June, and the ball wrestled away from her, and Louisville will get possession. Water polo, a very, very physical sport, and a sport well known for some dirty tricks, if you may, that under the water that obviously the referees cannot see. As that was a great looking shot by number 12 Jill Gaines, the sophomore, but just off the top of the bar. And Aliso Niguel pushing the pace down the other way. That's Sydney Smith at the middle, and she'll retain possession. Gives it off to Rebecca Masco, number 7, who scored the goal earlier. Looking across to number 2. And number 2, that's Sarah Smith. Her shot blocked by Alma Lopez. Alma Lopez having a pretty good game so far. That shot almost deflected in. A good attempt. They're unable to make it. That ball is dropped inside the 2-meter line and taken away by Aliso Niguel. That would have been a good-looking attempt for Emma Murphy, the captain from Louisville. She was able to collect that one. Moreno will give it down low to Sydney Smith, and Sydney will get it taken away from her. So very competitive still, back and forth game here. Still tied 2-2, and that shot off the crossbar. Nice break for Aliso Niguel there. That's number 4, Emma McMurphy, on defense here for Louisville. And Aliso Niguel able to keep it in bounds and pass it up. So Sarah Smith will have it at the top of the key, and timeout called by the referee. It looks like that'll be an Aliso Niguel timeout as the girls swim back over to their respective benches. So as you see the score, 2-2. We have 1:50 left here in the second period. Hopefully you are enjoying our water polo broadcast tonight. It is a rare chance to see the ladies play here tonight. And hopefully they'll pull us out, and we'll see if they have another home game coming up, and if they do, we'll try our best to be out here. If you guys are interested, Aliso Niguel Sports Network will be selling DVDs of this game, as we are a 100% student-run organization. I'm a senior. All the kids out here filming as well are sophomores and juniors. We have a nice dedicated bunch out here today doing hard work and don't get paid or anything. We just come out here and enjoy the Aliso Niguel athletics and putting on the show for you guys. So if you are interested in buying the DVD of tonight's broadcast, shoot us an email, alisoniguelsportsnetwork@gmail.com, and the proceeds will go to support us and buy new equipment and repair old equipment and all that good stuff. As the timeout's ended, and Aliso Niguel will take the ball at the middle of the pool. That pass down low for Morena June will fall incomplete, as we're inside 2 minutes and 1:40. Louisville looking for a score here to regain some momentum, and the ball will be awarded to Aliso Niguel. That's one of the beautiful things about water polo. Just as in soccer, there's really a lot of referee interpretation in this game, which you can either hate or love. And of course, a very hard sport to officiate, as most of the action happens underwater. Aliso Niguel here keeps the ball. That's number 4 in the corner, Kiana Fortier. Knocked inside the 2-meter line and recovered by Alma Lopez. So Woodland Hills coming back down the pool here. Pass intended for number 6, Daniel Selzer, and that's picked off, and she's disgusted with the foul called on her. Is that outlet pass up ahead? That'll be Sarah Smith taking hold of it, and she will have a shot to the upper corner and knocked away by Alma Lopez. Another nice looking save, as that one was headed for the top right-hand corner of the goal. So we have 32 seconds here. Aliso Niguel will still have the ball, and they're looking to put one more point on the board here. Already scored 2 in the second period. Nice defense from Louisville, however. That was number 12, Jill Gaines, on the reception. And the goalie, Alma Lopez, will swim it out to mid-pool. 10 seconds left. She will lob in the shot, and that's just off the top of the bar. Nice looking attempt. So another intermission here, and the score now tied 2-2. So we take a short breather and have about a 4-minute break here at halftime. And we'll come back in 3 minutes. Just give us a little quick break, and hopefully you're enjoying the game so far, and hopefully you're able to tune in. And if you are not able to come out today to Aliso Niguel and are enjoying the game, we'll be right back. All right, everyone, welcome back. As we are just under a minute left here until the end of halftime. Eventful game so far. Really two well-matched teams out here today. If you missed any part of the first half, Woodland Hills High School Louisville came out in the first quarter and scored 2 goals, and Aliso Niguel came right back in the second and scored 2 right back. So we are tied right now as we're getting ready to start period 3. It's really anyone's game at this point. Both teams showed some nice offensive flashes and fast breaks and good goalkeeping on both sides. As we're just about ready to start any second here after the referees talk to the scorekeepers. Again, you can re-watch this game at any time on our channel after the broadcast is finished tonight. It will be recorded and you can come back and watch anytime you want. Also, there will be a high definition rebroadcast posted on YouTube in a couple days. And you can rewatch that as well in HD if the internet quality streaming here isn't just quite cutting it. And again, the DVDs can be purchased from this game as well. Again, if you're interested in that, you can email Aliso Niguel Sports Network, all one word, at gmail.com. You can also find us on Facebook and on YouTube if you are so inclined. Especially if Aliso Niguel moves on here today, then we will try our best to cover the next game, especially if it's at home. We are waiting to reset the scoreboard here really quick before we get started. A scrum for the ball. Louisville will recover. Pass up ahead. Aliso Niguel on the break. That's number 9, Sydney Smith. Looked like she had a nice shot there for a second, but we'll pass it back out. That's Sarah Smith. And the ball to Aliso. Down low to Morena June, and Morena will get hooked. So Aliso Niguel retaining possession. That's Rebecca back out to Morena June. Morena tries to skip one in, but that's deflected by a couple Louisville players, and Louisville will get the ball and take it up. That's number 15, Molly Canfield, who just checked in and will bring it up. Whistle blown and foul called down low. And whistle blown again in Aliso Niguel's favor. So the Wolverines will get the ball. Aliso Niguel is able to advance it. That's Morena June working inside the 2-meter line, going towards goal. And she will get by the defender, getting close towards the goal. And a foul will be called. And Morena will get it back. Working inside the 2-meter line to the corner. That pass intended for Sydney Smith. A little bit over her head. Back to June. June down low. That shot was deflected by number 6, Danielle Selzer. Nice defense from her as Aliso Niguel was up one there and able to take advantage. As you see the Louisville coaches discussing with one of the referees. And a timeout has been called here. So you see Coach Lynch over there on the side of the pool talking to the girls. We have 4:50 left to go in the third period. As we get ready to resume play. So Louisville with the ball here. A foul will be called on number 16, Sam Smith. Ball worked around down low. That's number 5, Brooke Schaefer down low. And her pass will be wide, and Aliso Niguel will get the ball. A pass across the pool, and a good chance by Aliso Niguel was wasted there as that shot by Sam Smith went wide. She had a good look and a nice pass in, but unable to convert. Aliso Niguel will retain possession, however, and try again. That ball working in low, and nice job by Molly Canfield once again deflecting a pass, and Alma Lopez will gather it and pass it back out. Both teams having some good looks so far in the second half, but unable to score a goal yet, as we just take under 4 minutes left in the third. Nice looking shot by Emma Murphy, but shot blocked nicely once again. As that pass inside is taken away by Alma Lopez coming out from the goal and grabbing the loose ball. Again, these teams really evenly matched, and neither team has really taken advantage or taken control of this game. That's a foul against Aliso here. And that shot is put into the side of the goal by number 4, Emma Murphy, the senior captain. A rocket of a shot from Murphy, and that one finds the back of the net or the goal or whatever you would like to call it. As Louisville is finally able to get back on the board after the first period. That shot made with 3:08 left here in the third. So Aliso Niguel once again playing from behind. Let's see if they can come back just like they did in the second. That ball rules in favor of Aliso Niguel. Morena June gets it in the near corner. Pass to the other side and just flicked away out of the goal at the last second by Lopez. That shot attempted by Sam Smith and just not enough on it to squeak its way into the goal. Another nice look for Aliso Niguel, however, as they've had some good success from Ren June drawing attention in the near corner and then finding Smith on the other side open, but unable to convert that time as that pass is airmailed over the goal by Danielle Selzer. That pass over the heads of everyone, collected by Sam Smith. And she looked like she was looking to pass, but ball slipped out of her hands, and Lopez will recover. Just inside 2 minutes now in the third. That's number 15, Molly Canfield with the ball, and we'll give it off to Jessica Lawler. Back to Canfield. She'll take the shot, and that will be in. Just inside the right bar. And Woodland Hills Louisville has come out and scored a nice couple of goals in the past minute. My apology, you Louisville fans out there. I consistently mixed up the name tonight so far. I keep calling you Woodland Hills or etc. Just to clear it up for you guys. Louisville High School, the mascot is the Royals, so the Louisville Royals from Woodland Hills, California. And they're taking the trip down here, as so often happens in CIF when you have a couple-hour road trip to get to the game you're playing. As nice defense there in the corner by Leslie Fernando. Haven't called her name in a while. He's able to force the turnover, but a foul in the middle of the pool away from the ball will negate it, and Aliso Niguel will get it back. So Rebecca Masco in the middle of the pool. And that shot by Gina Christie is short. Looked like that might have slipped out of her hands as well. It might look easy on the screen, but if you ever try to get in the pool and cradle the ball just right and try to throw it all while treading water and keeping your waist abreast, then it's a really hard thing to do, and definitely can't get any criticism for that, as that was a nice block there by Aliso Niguel. That shot by Leslie Fernando. Louisville retaining possession here. That's Canfield, gives it off. Back to Lawler. Lawler to the top. That's Pittman, number 10. Working around to the side, and Aliso Niguel will get the ball. Miranda June will bring it up here. She'll pass it up to Matsko. Aliso Niguel will reset here. That shot just off the top bar. Matsko is able to recover the rebound, however, as she is working against stiff defense from Canfield, and will be able to clear it. That pass unable to be completed. A little scrum for the ball, and that will be the end of the third period. So great third period for the Louisville Royals as they score 2 goals to Aliso Niguel's none. So the Wolverines have to gather themselves here and work hard against the Louisville Royals. 7 more minutes left here. So far, Louisville having a pretty good game, a little bit inconsistent, but when they've had the opportunities, they've been able to put them in. And Aliso Niguel, on the other hand, missing a couple, I don't know about easy, but a couple pretty good looks down below the 2-meter line, right near the goal, and unable to put those shots in. So that's really the difference right now in this game, is Louisville again is up by 2. So the Wolverines will have 7 minutes here to come back and tie this game, and hopefully they'll score 3 and win. But we'll have to see what plays out. So far, Louisville not looking like they're going to give up easy points. They've been really aggressive on defense and playing a really good game. As the fourth period alarm sounds, and we're about ready to get underway. As Coach Lins finishes his meeting with the girls, and they will jump back in the pool and get ready for the start of the fourth. As we get underway, the ball dropped in the middle. Aliso Niguel will get possession as they look to push up quickly and try to put a dent in this lead. That's a long shot by number 4, Kiana Fortier. That was deflected nicely by Alma Lopez once again. And a penalty called on Aliso Niguel here for the over-anxious defense. That'll be Rebecca Masco with the penalty, and Louisville will look to score here. Nice interception by Sarah Smith, however, and the Wolverines will get possession. As the Wolverines have gone more and more aggressive here, as they need to put 2 more points on the board at least to tie. That pass across the pool to number 5, Gina Christie, is a little high. She would have had a great look if that pass was being able to be complete, but Aliso Niguel will have to reset here. That's another thing we've seen tonight, unfortunately, as that skip shot will be just wide. Nice attempt, but on the other end, Louisville will have the fast break here, and the shot is put in by number 4, Emma Murphy, the captain. Nice job by Louisville taking advantage of Aliso Niguel's aggressiveness there and able to come down and have a nice fast break and able to put in the shot at the end of it. So Aliso Niguel now down 3 as we have 5:40 left. Now they really have to kick it in high gear here, having to score 3 goals in 5.5 minutes to stay alive. As we will have a timeout here. As Coach Lynch will talk it over with his girls. Definitely disappointed that they gave up that goal, as they can't afford to surrender any more points here, already having to play from behind. As you can see, we have 5:30 left. The score 5-2 in favor of the Louisville Royals. So you can see Coach Lynch there in the huddle with the players, trying to give them some advice and telling them to tighten up on their passing. I'm sure there's been a couple times tonight where they've had some good looks at the goal, but just unable to complete the pass. And Aliso Niguel will come back out here with the possession. So once again, 5:30 left. Aliso Niguel having to score 3 to come to a tie. Louisville up 5-2. As Aliso Niguel is up 1 here. Looking to work the passes back and forth to try to get an open look. That's down low to Rebecca Masco, whose shot was wide. Had a nice little open position there in the middle of the pool, but unable to put in the shot. So Louisville will swing it back. Louisville having to really tighten up their defense here, as one more goal would pretty much end this game. Just ticking down inside 5 minutes, and nice defense by a host of Wolverines to take that ball away from Emma Murphy, the captain. And Aliso will bring it back up here. Sarah Smith in the corner will swim it up. Ball floats away with a whistle blown. A ball back to Smith. Looking for the pass. She looks to lob it and just off. Nice attempt, as the goalie was really up close on the near bar, but unable to put it in the back, just a little off. Of course, scoring goals in water polo is different than any other sport, whether it be lacrosse or hockey or soccer, as those passes just don't roll like they would on a hard surface or on ice. And another nice save by Aliso, and the ball being brought up here by Sarah Smith. Sarah Smith on the fast break will swim in close, grab it, and that shot deflected by Lopez. Another nice save from the captain. We are down at below 4 minutes here. The clock ticking to about 3:45, and a foul called there. That's Smith in the corner once again. Unwilling to try that shot, but we'll kick it back out after the foul. Miranda June will throw it in the middle, and that's a nice shot put in by Miranda June. Being guarded by two defenders with Canfield and Gaines there for Louisville. And Aliso Niguel has some life still, now only down by 2. It is 5-3. You hear the life breathe back into the pool deck here as Aliso Niguel is back within 2. Clock still working against them, however, as there's 3:20 left. Aliso wins the ball back here, however, and look to push it up once again. As a foul called up away from the ball. So Aliso Niguel will be up here. As June has it. She'll give it off. And that shot by Kiana Fortier is just high, skimming off the top of the bar. And the timeout called by Louisville. As they want to talk over their defense, as Aliso Niguel has gotten some really good looks the past minute and a half. We are now inside 3 minutes, however, the time 2:48. And Aliso still down by 2, so this would be a long shot for the Wolverines to come back and get this one. As Louisville came out with a great effort here in the second half to really take more control of this game and put in their shots. So we see Coach Lynch working again with the team. Hopefully you've enjoyed our first water polo broadcast tonight, and I apologize if I have said the wrong terminology or called the wrong things. As we look forward to tomorrow, where we have our boys basketball game at 7 o'clock that we will be live streaming, and girls soccer will play before them at 5. Hopefully if you're an Aliso fan, you can come out for both tomorrow night, spend about 4 hours here down at the high school on an off day and root on our CIF teams. Boys basketball boys soccer right now is underway in their game against West Torrance. We'll post the result of that game as soon as we know. So timeout over. Again, 2:48 left in the game. As the ball will be brought out by Louisville here. Lopez looking for the pass. He's going to go having to keep up the defense here. And nice job by Aliso, stealing the ball away. That was Rebecca Matsko on the steal. She's been having a great game so far. That ball down low intended for Matsko, taken away. So Louisville wasting more time here, bringing the ball up, taking their time, passing. That's Lawler with the ball. She will look inside to Murphy. And the foul called on Murphy. Clock continues to run, however. We are at 1:55. That's Miranda June going off into the corner. She will draw a whistle. Will be cross pool to Christy Guinea, and her shot wide off the mark. As Aliso Niguel is slowly but surely running out of time here with 1:30 left to play. And Louisville having the ball here. A foul called there on Sydney Smith. And the Wolverines will be down a defender here. And it looks like that will be a timeout called by the Louisville coaches once again. They look to close this one out on the Wolverines. 1:16 and some change left here. As the Royals from Louisville High School up with the score still 5-3. So check back with our YouTube channel in a couple days, and we will have a rebroadcast of this available for you to rewatch if you are interested. Again, right after the game will be recorded on our server, and you can rewatch the internet streaming quality right on livestream.com/ANSN. If you'd rather check it out on YouTube, our URL, youtube.com/user/AN Sports Network. You can watch all of our basketball games that we've broadcasted this winter so far. You can also find us on Facebook. Keep up to date with Aliso Niguel's sports action. Facebook.com/AN Sports Network. As again, we can't emphasize enough how much we're looking forward to the CIF game tomorrow night. It's going to be an incredible atmosphere in the home gym for boys basketball. As we get back to the water polo game here, timeout ended. Again, 1:16 and some change left in this game in the fourth period. Louisville still up 5-3. So that's Canfield with the ball. Louisville continue to just pass it around here. Look to continue to drain the clock, now under 1 minute. That pass intended for Pittman in the corner is picked off by number 2, Smith. And she will bring it up here. She will look to pass it to Miranda June. And she'll grab the ball and work inside. The ball awarded still to the Wolverines. Just inside 30 seconds here. A pass across the pool to Sammy June, and she will lob in the pass. So the Wolverines making it close here. 5-4, 19 seconds left. We'll see if there's some more late drama from the Wolverines here, as Louisville will have it with 19 seconds still on the clock. Lopez passing it off to Canfield in the corner. And this game will be over. So great game here from both teams tonight, as the Wolverines will fall one short. The final score 5-4. Louisville will move on to play another day, and Aliso Niguel season will be over. So hopefully you enjoyed our live stream broadcast tonight of the game, and we will be back tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Hopefully you will tune into the boys basketball game, and we will see you soon. Good night, everyone, and thanks for watching.